Welcome back to the waiting room. Who am I here with today?
My white privilege name is Jimmy Prescott, but my Russian homies call me Dmitry Preskonatov.
So Dmitry Preskonatov, how long have you been doing stand-up here in Austin?
7 months.
7 months.
7 months.
Wow. So you are pretty new. How do you for being somebody who's new into the scene, how do you think the scene has accepted you so far within these 7 months?
I don't think they've accepted me very much, but I don't care. I just hang out and try to keep doing mics and see what happens.
Gotcha. And then do you sign up for Kill Tony every Monday?
Not every Monday, but most Mondays. Some Mondays I got to feed my dog.
Have you gotten pulled on Kill Tony yet?
Not yet. Tonight's going to be the night.
Oh shit. Have you ever gotten to watch the show at all beforehand, or do you kind of just have you been going in blind?
I've been to at least 14 tapings.
Oh wow.
Because I have a trick to get tickets. I don't have tickets tonight, but because my system broke down, I basically hacked the system, and I was getting tickets because I have a special system. So I can't reveal it. I can't tell you guys what it is because then everyone's going to be getting tickets. So
are you the reason why they're sold out every single month?
No comment.
So, do you think because you've been hacking the system, do you think that diminishes your chances of being picked, or do you feel like you have a system in place to get picked guaranteed today?
I have not hacked that system yet. I'm working on it, so soon.
So when you do find that system, do you think you can share it with the rest of the class, or is it going to be a purely you thing?
I'm only going to share it with those who've accepted me and are inclusive.
You better accept him, because we can get picked if we accept him, because he is the hacker man. Being new to the scene and being new to signing up for Kill Tony and all this stuff, do you have a pre-show or a preset ritual that you do before you go on stage?
Not really. I just kind of drink a lot of beer. No, I don't drink a lot of beer. No, I don't. I haven't really thought about that. Okay. I haven't really formed a pre-show ritual yet.
Okay.
I'm not really into rituals. So
he's into hacking the system. What are your chances? Say if you get pulled up today, right? Do you think you're getting a small joke book, a medium joke book, a big joke book, or do you think you're going to go all the way with a golden ticket?
I think I'm going to get a golden ticket with a big joke book, and then that's what I'm going to tell everybody I got. I'm not actually going to get that. I'll probably get a medium joke book.
Well, thank you for being on the show, man. I appreciate it. You have yourself a good one, man. Where can we find you online?
Mustard Face Mayo, Instagram.
Fuck yeah, man. All right, everybody, welcome back to the waiting room. Who am I here with today?
A. Armstrong.
A. Armstrong. I could tell by the tattoo on your cheek. How long you been signing up for Kill Tony?
I started the day before New Year's Eve 2023.
And how many times would you say you sign up? Do you sign up every week?
I've been signing up pretty consistently every week, unless I got to go to a funeral or something. Yeah. I've gotten on once, and I did pretty good.
So you would say your performance on Kill Tony went well. What do you think went well about it?
The interview process. My first joke didn't land. I know that, but my second joke landed. My third joke landed, and then my interview was pretty fucking amazing.
Nice. Well, that's awesome. With Kill Tony being such a staple in Austin, and it's brought a ton of comics to Austin, do you think we have too many, or do you think we need more?
I think we need more. I like the competitive nature of everything. And, new people keep it from being stale because you see different aspects of what's going on around the country as far as comedy goes, and you might, change your way. One of the big defining moments for me was watching Sam Talent. Sam Talent taught me, you can actually use the microphone stand. And, these are things that we need to learn from each other. So I look at it more I like the competitive nature of it, but it's also like a family, So I always try to be nice to everybody and try to find out, what makes you special. Is there a way I could, influence you or you influence me on something?
What makes you think you have, or what would you say your edge is? Compared to other comics, what's your secret weapon?
My edge is not being edgy. I tell kangaroo jokes, which is the exact opposite of what most people hear throughout the night. It sometimes gets to be a repetitive cycle of just debaucherous thoughts. But when it comes to like I do kangaroo one-liners, and for the most part, audience really seem to respond to them well. So I just keep doing them. It's working for me. So
for sure.
you got to enjoy that.
What do you think your odds are going up tonight? Are you feeling good, or do you have like a pre-Kill Tony ritual that you do to try and give you some luck? Like, what's that? What? Take me into the mind of A before he signs up for Kill Tony.
Number one is just try to stay relaxed. Try to not overthink it.
Yeah.
Overthinking it is something I did the last time, but I corrected myself. Yeah. This time it's go in loose, kind of shake it off like a boxer, and get ready to rumble, because this is a make or break situation in a lot of cases. So I want to be best prepared. I prepare kind of like a boxer. I just try to stay loose that day and keep my mind clear. But also I have a cheat sheet in my back pocket. So I will cheat. I am not above cheating, but it's basically, you want to be prepared. I've done enough open mics to where I know what works, I know what doesn't. I put in the time, I put in the effort. I'm at every open mic, and I really try hard to do this thing, which is not an easy thing. But, when you're talking about Kill Tony, then the pressure is amped up a lot. So you really want to be as calm and cool and free as you can be, because you don't want to already have pressure on top of pressure.
So for my last question, if you were to go up today, do you think you're getting a big joke book or a small joke book?
I already have a big joke book, but I'm pretty much guaranteed small joke book. That's a loaded question. I'm hoping for a golden ticket is what I'm really asking for.
Okay. All right, man. Well, hey, thank you for your time, bro. I appreciate you. Hey, you have yourself a good one, man. Yeah, thank you. Oh, where can we find you online?
AT Armstrong, the number 4 at Instagram.
Yeah, man. Thank you again. I appreciate it. Yeah, hell yeah. Welcome back to The Waiting Room. Who am I here with today?
My name's Lindsay Campbell. Thanks for having me.
Lindsay, thanks for being on the show. How long have you been signing up for Kill Tony?
About a year and a half now.
Have you ever been on the show?
I have, but I didn't get pulled. But I have been on the show once. But they've yet to say my name.
How does one get on the show without being pulled?
My husband got pulled back when we were still engaged, and was talking about me, so they pulled me up and had me do my own minute and interview and stuff. It was fun.
Okay. With Kill Tony moving to Austin, with all of these new comedians coming into the scene, do you think that we should have more comics, or do you think we should have less comics right now in the scene?
I don't know. I think it balances itself out. Austin is such a transient town that, I hurt my back in September, and so I was gone for a month, and 20 people were gone, and 20 more people had taken their spot. So I don't know. The scene has a way of balancing itself out. I think a boom is happening right now. I don't know which ends we'll find from that. But if things slow down, I definitely think the comedy will slow down, but hopefully not for a very long time.
When getting ready to come and sign up, do you have a pre-show ritual, or a way to give yourself some good luck before the show? Take me in the mind of you preparing to sign up for the show.
Well, usually I'm just baking a lot of cupcakes, at least 48 cupcakes, and I'm cussing because the icing texture isn't getting where I want it to be. And then in between that, I think about my set and what I'm going to do for my minute, because it kind of changes depending on how I feel. But yeah, it's just lots of tradwifery and kitchen work, and then I snap into comedy mode at 4:30.
So when say if you get pulled, when you get pulled, do you think you're gonna leave with a small joke book, a big joke book, or do you think you're gonna get a golden ticket?
Well, I already have a big joke book. A friend of mine actually just swindled on out of another one a couple of weeks ago, so maybe I'll get another big joke book. Everybody wants the golden ticket. I mean, that would be really cool, but the stars kind of have to align in the correct way, and we'll see what happens. I'm kind of a negative.
That's fine. It's kind of hard not to be pessimistic in this scene, especially with so many comics. What do you think gives you an edge over other comics today? Like, what do you think is gonna help you stand out more than all of these other people signing up?
Well, a friend of mine recently said that when we go out to do comedy, I like to stand in the corner like a serial killer. And I'm really tall, so I feel like everybody's going to remember that really tall serial killer in the corner. And then, sometimes I'm funny.
That's awesome. Well, thank you so much for being on the show. I appreciate your time. Where can we find you online?
You can find me on Instagram, Cupcake N Comedy, or my Cupcake page, which is CupCatATX.
Thank you again so much. I appreciate it. All right, everybody. Welcome back to The Waiting Room. Who am I here with today?
Eric Gallegos.
Eric, thanks for being on the show, man. Just to start things off, how long have you been doing stand-up here in Austin?
Like 2 years. Just about to hit 2 years.
Did you start doing stand-up in Austin, or did you start somewhere else?
I started in Amarillo in North Texas, like the Panhandle.
Okay. What made you want to come to Austin in compared to like other like big comedy cities like LA or New York?
Mainly the convenience. Like it was like in Texas, it's like in my backyard. But like I also came to visit Austin maybe like 6 months before that. I came to visit Austin, and all the locals were so good. Where I was like, I'm so early. If I'm gonna learn from people, I want it to be those guys. Like just like even like beginners, like at the open mics, like they were like pretty good compared to like where I'm, yeah.
With Kill Tony being set in Austin and being its home base, it's brought a ton of comics to the scene. Do you think that's a good thing or a bad thing for the scene right now?
I think because of the way stage time works here, it's a good thing.
Yeah.
I think it depends on the person and the goal. Like I'm down to like meet like tons of comics. Yeah. There's plenty of stage time to go around. Yeah. You know what I mean? And also like all the ones that are coming down here for Kill Tony specifically, they all stay downtown. So if like you don't want to deal with them, you just go north or south. Exactly. So there's stage time for everybody. I think it's fine.
Okay. Sweet.
Yeah.
Do you sign up for Kill Tony every Monday, or do you kind of stagger it?
I do it for the most part. I'd probably say like 3 weeks out of the month. Every now and then I'll take like a week off if I'm just not feeling it that week. Yeah.
Have you ever been on the show before?
Yeah, I've been on like 3 times now.
And how did those 3 times go for you? Did you get like a big joke book, a small joke book, or a medium joke book?
So the first time was really bad. It was like right after I moved here, so I was like 6 months into comedy. The second time it went pretty good. I got a big joke book, and then the third time went pretty good. They asked if I already had a big joke book, and I told them yes. So I assume that means I would have got another one. Yeah, hell yeah. But it's gone decent the last 2 times. So. Okay. Yeah.
What do you think gives you an edge over other comics going on Kill Tony? Like what makes you stand out?
I probably write more than you do.
Shit. Hey.
I don't care who you are. I write more than you do. That's just the truth. So.
That's fucking awesome. Well, man, thank you for being on the show. I greatly appreciate it. Where can we find you online?
On Instagram, TikTok, wherever YouTube. I'm at Eric Gampick, ErikGampick.
Fuck yeah, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Sweet. Hell yeah. Welcome back to The Waiting Room. Who am I here with today?
Alex Hurtline.
Alex, thanks for being on the show, man. How long have you been doing stand-up here in Austin?
Here, probably like 4 months now. In general, like 2.5 years.
Where did you start?
I started in Denver.
Denver. I've heard that's actually like a bigger city for the scene recently. Like a lot of people travel to Denver from here. How do those 2 scenes compare, like Denver to Austin? Do you think one's better than the other, or do they have their own strengths?
Denver's definitely way better to start, I would say. It's easier to get into Comedy Works than it is the Mothership as well. But other than that, like it is good. I would say like the main difference though is like you can say edgy shit like retard and midget over here, but if you say that in Denver, somebody with green hair is going to give you a rough time about it.
That's fair. That's valid.
Yeah.
How long have you been signing for Kill Tony? For that 4 months?
Roughly, yeah. Pretty much every week since I've been here.
Have you ever gone up on the show before?
I got up once, yeah. Wore a bucket hat and said birthmark jokes that nobody could fucking see my eye. So that bombed hard as fuck. Seemed like YouTube liked it, luckily, but nobody in the room knew what the fuck I was talking about.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, so that sucked. First 3 rows were laughing at the jokes just because, like, their angle was way better than somebody way in the back. But, yeah, it was awkward.
Okay. Being here for just a short amount of time, how would you say the Austin scene has accepted you? Do you think they welcomed you with open arms, or was it kind of hard to get into your own circle out here?
Yeah, it was pretty good. I think I started barking at Narbar like right away.
Oh wow!
And so like that's been most of my shows. It's pretty much just being funny, meeting people. It hasn't really been hard at all.
What would you say like your Kill Tony ritual is. Do you have like a way of making yourself lucky to get pulled, or are you kind of just like letting the universe decide for you?
Typically, what I do is I put on a flannel in 105-degree weather, and I sit in the street and talk to strangers. I almost fought a crackhead today, so maybe we'll get something going on.
That's probably a good omen, fighting a crackhead right before Kill Tony.
Yeah, like face tattoos, and he was like, "What happened to your face?" I was like, "What happened to yours?" And he was like, "What the fuck?" Yeah, and it's just kind of. Holy shit. So we'll see. I also slammed 2 buffalo chicken pizzas.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, so I'll be shitting while my name is called, and I'll waddle on the stage.
That's amazing.
I think that'll go hard.
What advice would you give a brand new comic who's signing up for Kill Tony for the first time?
Don't. You're brand new, dumbass. Fucking get some material first.
That's valid. Well, Alex, man, thank you for being on the show. I appreciate it. Where can we find you online?
Pretty much Instagram at Alex Hurtline, and my Xbox is Sin Laden with a 3.
Yeah, man, thank you so much. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Hey, everybody, welcome back to the waiting room. Who am I here with today?
Matt Reeves, man.
Matt, good to have you on the show. How long have you been doing stand-up here in Austin?
About 4 years.
Did you start here in Austin?
Yeah, man. Born and raised here in Austin. You know, saw this thing go crazy when Rogan came here. It was wild.
So you said, fuck it, I'm just going to jump in and try it? Or is it always something you wanted to do? Or did the Rogan move really get you going?
Honestly, it wasn't even none of that. It was oddly enough, it was a female, man. She was talking shit, and I talked shit back, and she said I was a comedian. I'm like, yeah, bitch, I am. So I like 3 months later, I started doing comedy. That's just facts.
So being here and being from Austin and being in the scene for as long as you have been, it's obviously blown up. Do you think it's with all these new comics coming in? Do you think it's for the better or for the worse for the scene?
Hey man, it is what it is. I feel like that shit happens with probably every new scene, but you gotta get in where you fit in, really, and create your own shit so you can outsource and come back in, and that's the way it is, man. People leave town, come back to town with more whatever notoriety, and that helps them, and that's what we try to do here. You know, go out, do more shit, go be funny elsewhere, and then people start, oh, he's a funny guy. All right, well, he can do my show now or whatever. I don't know.
Do you sign up for Kill Tony every Monday, or do you give yourself a break between signups?
No, when I first started, I was signed up every week, but once I got on the first time, I was like, I just did every once in a while, and then the last 2 times I got on, I was like, all right, I'm cool right now, really.
Okay. And then, so you've been on 3 times total?
Yeah.
How did those 3 times go?
The first one was wild, man. It was one of those nights like you don't expect it to get picked. I'm on mushrooms and shit. I'm like, I'm not getting picked. I'm like 2 beers in. I got half a beer left. They pick me. I chuck my beer. I go in there. And I do all right for being on mushrooms. And the last 2 were really good. Got my big book, the last one, so it was solid. Wasn't that bad.
What do you think makes you stand out from other comics that signed up for Kill Tony?
Hey man, I can't answer that. I don't know. Somebody else will tell you that.
You could be vain a little bit. That's okay. It's fine.
No, man.
That's dope. You staying humble.
We gotta keep it humble, man.
Fuck yeah. What advice would you give a new comic who's signing up for Kill Tony for the first time?
Do as many mics as you can, regardless of where it's at.
Just any stage time is good stage time?
Any stage time is good stage time until it's not.
Fuck yeah. Well, you heard it here first, guys. Well, thank you so much for being on the show, man. I appreciate your time. I appreciate the insight. Where can we find you online?
You can find me on Instagram, Matthew, full name, 2 T's, by the way, Matthew, 3 underscores, underscore, Reeves, R-I-V as in Victor, A-S.
Fuck yeah. All right, everybody, welcome back to The Waiting Room. Who am I here with today?
I'm Serena Teal.
I'm Neil Rubenstein.
Guys, welcome to the show. Thank you for being on it.
I couldn't see, but she was putting her arm around you like we were posing for a photo.
Oh, I didn't feel that.
I was doing a goof. They got it, but you didn't.
How long have both of you been signing up for Kill Tony?
Oh, I've signed up for Kill Tony exactly twice. And that was, March.
I probably signed up maybe 8 times. Okay. But after my last time on it, I'm not signing up anymore.
Valid. Yeah. Okay. With Kill Tony being based here in Austin, a horde of new comedians have came to Austin. Do you think that's to his detriment, or do you think that's to its benefit?
To the Austin scene?
Do you think it's a detriment to the scene or a benefit to the scene?
Well, I wasn't here before that started happening, so I can't really speak to it. I think that like anything that makes a big change, there's going to be benefits and drawbacks. And a lot of new blood, new energy creates it's an animating force. It creates drive, but you know, a lot of people who maybe decided to start doing this like less than a year ago and are like, oh, I'm gonna go get famous, you know, like I think that there's a lot of people who don't understand how to be good at this, who are like really full board trying to just be on Kill Tony. And I think that that's probably more poisonous than not. But I think that the show itself is like still has some benefit to the scene.
Of course, yeah, definitely. Same question.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna go and like agree with everything. Like, it's got like, you know how like when a sports team wins a big event, the city's economy booms, even if you're not a fan of that team. It's just like there's an energy, and I think that's what happened here with this, with Kill Tony and with Rogan coming here. It's just like it just gave everyone like a new focus point instead of arguing over whether you go to New York or LA. Oh, I want to be an actor, I want to be a comic. It's like, oh, well, we can just go there and hope that, you know, our podcast blows up or whatever, or our fucking Man on the Street thing blows up.
Yeah, no, I get you.
Yeah.
What keeps both of you here in Austin rather than going to LA or New York, one of the other bigger scenes?
I just really like living here. It's like much more the lifestyle that I would prefer. Yeah, I think of the two, I would probably end up in New York over LA, and like that may come, but for right now, like this is a big step up from Montana, where I came from, in terms of just like how much opportunities here. So like I've got plenty of growing left to do while living in a place that's like fucking sick, and I love Texas also personally.
Same question.
I grew up in New York, and I started comedy there like 10 years ago. So for me, it was like, well, I just want it not New York. Okay. So this was stop 1 or 2, really. I stopped in Oklahoma City, but that doesn't count. You can edit that out. I stopped. So this is stop 1. I don't know where I'll end up, but maybe I'll get hit by that fire truck.
Yeah, right? Shit. Sometimes, I think we all wish we'd get hit by a fire truck sometimes. Last question. When you guys are getting ready for a show, when you get booked for a show, what is your pre-show ritual to get you in the zone? Like take me into the mind of you guys getting ready for a big show.
So for a big show in particular, you know the scene in Point Break when they go night surfing? Yes. And Bodhi is like sitting there with Utah, and he's like, all right, Utah, like you're gonna accept the wave's energy, like let it flow through you, and then, you know, like and so Utah starts paddling. He's like, all right, Johnny, this is your wave. Let's go. Let's jam, Johnny. And like he starts paddling. Paddle. And Johnny goes, shit, I'm going to die. I'm going to die now. And then he pops up and he's finally surfing. And then like later in the scene, Tyler comments, she's like, you've always had this look on your face like you were doing this for a school project, but now you look at peace. You're almost happy. So it's like Johnny Utah in that moment is like accepting the moment of his death. And like just like because he allows his like his ego death to happen, he like moves through. Anyway, I watched that scene, and I try to accept the moment of my death. And I'll like, especially if I'm like backstage or alone somewhere, I'll like paddle for a little bit, and then I'll pop up and I'll be like, shit, I'm gonna die now, and then I'll pop up and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna die. Like, I will be in another form as I walk out. You know, like this is me walking through the threshold.
That was insanely deep right now. I fucking loved that.
I should have gone first, because that...
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, you know the movie Office Space?
Yes.
You know how it starts where he's driving and he's stuck in traffic, and then like he sees the guy on the walker like passing him, and then he's like, son of a mother's... That's how I feel every time I'm about to go to a big show. I just see like a bunch of people in walkers passing me. And I'm like, what am I even doing anymore?
That fire.
No.
Fuck yeah.
No, I get that giving up, lock the door, put the hose from the exhaust into the window.
I've seen you perform, and you're not giving up there.
Well, guys, I appreciate your guys' time. I appreciate your guys' insight and energy. Where can we find you online?
Oh, shit. I'm on Instagram at ShutUpSerena, SHUT.UP.SERENA, ShutUpSerena. And that's like my link tree. Everything is there.
Where can we find you?
NeilRubenstein.com or Neil Rubenstein on Instagram. It's Neil Rubenstein spelt correctly. I before E, except in Neil Rubenstein.
Hell yeah. Well, guys, thank you again so much. I appreciate your guys' time. Seriously, thank you all so much. Hell yeah, thank you guys. Thank you. All right, everybody, welcome back to The Waiting Room. Who am I here with today?
Yo, what's up? I'm Dean Michael Arthur. I'm a comic in Austin.
Oh, sweet. How long have you been doing stand-up here in Austin?
I've been doing stand-up for a little bit less than a year in Austin, but a little bit less than 2 years in general.
And then where did you start?
I started in Charlotte, North Carolina.
Oh, wow. How would you say the two scenes differ from here, like Charlotte and Austin? Do you think it's a good place to start and then move to here, or do you think it's a better place in Austin to start here?
Oh, geez, that's actually a really good question. Probably whatever town you're in, honestly, just start there because that's what's closest to you. You don't know if you're going to make a big commitment kind of a thing. But no hate to anybody in Charlotte. Don't hate me. But yeah, Charlotte's kind of just like a place that has stand-up comedy. This is this comedy hub of the world, man. So if you're serious about it, after you figure out you like it and all that shit, you should definitely move to a city like Austin, Chicago, New York, LA, somewhere where they got big dogs.
What has kept you here in Austin rather than moving to LA or New York or Chicago?
Oh, dude, affordability, dude. Getting an apartment here is so easy, and honestly, the scene is more difficult to catch on. I mean, everyone's different. I mean, I went to New York and just did really great at the open mics and stuff, and it honestly didn't feel real. Came here and I was like, holy shit, no one's laughing. So yeah, if you want to challenge yourself, if you want to make a realistic run at it, of course, if you got money, baby, do what you want to do. But yeah, if you're just like a normal person with no money and just a dream, Austin's probably the best place in the world to go.
With the big influx in comics, there's obviously been more mics and more showcases popping up all over the city. Where do you think is the worst open mic?
Worst open mic? Oh, dude, I don't know because I don't fucking go. Yeah, don't waste your time at those open mics. Yeah, if you find one that is the worst, don't go to again. If you go multiple times to that, what are you doing to yourself? Do you love yourself? No. Oh, can I do a quick promo real quick?
Go for it.
By the way, if you want to go to a good open mic, go to Shakespeare's Tuesday, Wednesday, Sunday. You motherfucker. Go to Shakespeare's Tuesday, Wednesday, Sunday. You can get like 3 mics just there. Fuck you. Fuck you. It's an awesome mic. And yeah.
It's a great mic. It's the best mic. How long have you been signing up for Kill Tony?
So when I first moved here, I signed up, but then I realized I wasn't good enough at comedy. I mean, plenty of people. If your dream is to start Kill Tony, like have that be your start of your comedy journey, I can't stop you. But if you don't have that dream and you're not feeling prepared, I mean, this is the biggest show in the world right now. It might become less popular in the future, but take some time, grind, and get better. I signed up for a couple times, realized I was like nervous as shit, and then I was just like, dude, I need to get better at this shit. But now, I mean, I could still bomb, but now I just feel so much more confident. Yeah. Okay.
So, and to piggyback off of that, if you get picked tonight, do you think you're going home with a small, medium, or a large joke book?
Oh, big joke book, baby. It's going to be hard for me to carry out the door. It's going to be like a custom-made fucking, like, those checks that they give you when you win golf tournaments? Oh, yeah. It'd be like that, yeah. Like a whole tree will die to get whole tree and half a cow for the leather.
Fuck yeah, that's awesome. Well, Dean, thank you for your time, and I appreciate your insights. Where can we find you online?
Hey, Jay, you can find me at... I'm sorry, I'm being fucked with behind the camera. We have a really unprofessional cameraman. But you can find me at Dean Michael Arthur, DeanMichaelarthur, at Dean Michael Arthur. That's where you can find me. I put show times up there. I'm going to put clips up there one day, but you can come, you can find me. I'm going to be in Denver in October through the 22nd to the 25th. If you like to laugh, you're in Denver, Colorado, come find me.
Fuck yeah. Awesome, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate the time.
Nobody said I had to be. I've been trying to live with all the things that life's been handing me. I work in a job with my